Hey, good evening, everyone. I'm seeing how IG does with our algorithm and our views a little bit later in the day, but I wanted to share something with you because I have been diligently working on this new platform that we're launching, the Women's Wealth Resurrection, and I'm doing a lot of research on an entrepreneur versus employer. So the one thing that I will tell you is that reading some of the stuff that I have read before, reading now, being in a different place in my life, and there's one book that I read in 2005 that I'm rereading right now, is that there is a fundamental difference between a small business owner, somebody who employs people, and somebody who's an entrepreneur. And I learned this word from Mike Fallett the other day called intrapreneur. I didn't even realize that I was doing it. And Happy New Year, everybody. Love you guys. Glad you're here. Glad that you had a great end of 2022. Learned a lot of lessons. 2022 was awesome, but I want to stay on point here. Is that there's some fundamental differences between, the employer, the small business, and the entrepreneur. And that has to do with the lessons that you've learned along the way. If you started something and you were really good at it and you loved it and you started a business, but you didn't have the technical background around it, right? So the one thing that I will tell you is that going forward into 2023, my whole goal, not just for Money, but all business owners, is to have more tools in their back pocket, especially for females. You guys, women now own 57% of the small businesses in the United States. This is a perfect opportunity to share with people exactly where you can go, get all of the resources that you need from, starting an S Corp, a C Corp, an LLC, your taxes, all of these things that we have to do as entrepreneurs. But the thing that a lot of us don't know, and it's kind of like we find out about it on accident, or it's cost us a lot of money. So I want to be that person for you, whether you're in Monade or not, or starting a business, that you can have basically a one platform of resources. So you guys, I'm going to tell you something right here, right now, is that being an entrepreneur, being a small business owner, it is all guts. There is no glory when you first start. You think that there's this idea behind it that there is, but it isn't. It's a lot of sweat, tears, and a lot more than being in a job. But the great thing about being a business owner and kicking that W-2 to the curb is that you get to pay yourself first, and you can take all of that money before the government ever gets a cut of it, and you can invest it into other vehicles where it's protected. That's the best part. I just learned this over this past year, and it has been an absolute mind-blowing, eye-opening, situation. So I'm here to say that I'm going to be sharing with you all of these amazing female professionals that are crushing it in their industry. And the great thing is, you guys, is that I am here to show people how to be entrepreneurs. And that's a much different definition than being a small business owner or being somebody that's an employer. So you guys, I just wanted to share that with you today real quick. Hey, listen, 4 p.m. for the rest of this week, I have some rock star freaking amazing people. Tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm going to be sharing their information with them. So make sure you join us. And Barb Allen is the first person tomorrow. Gold Star wife. She has an amazing podcast called Flex Your Freedom. She has 4 books that she's published, a couple of bestsellers, and she also runs the Great American Summit, which I will be speaking at. So I'm so super excited. You got to hear her story. You will be blown away. And that's what we're going to bring you is value. Value with a capital V. All right, you guys, take care. Bye-bye.